This is my late summer sunroom tour. So we're going to start over here, and I am using a stabilizer or a gimbal for my iPad, so if it gets kind of weird, I just don't want to give you a bunch of shaky stuff. Okay, so this first guy, and I'm going to break this up into parts because there's too many plants in here. I don't know, there may be 300 in here. We'd be here all day. And I want you to see them all, and I want to tell you where I got them from, what their names are. And if I don't remember the names, or it doesn't come to my mind, because when I do videos, for some reason I forget everything. So I'll write it on the bottom when I edit the video. And if you see dirt on the floor, don't judge me. I admit I'm sloppy. Okay, this is oh, of course, I'm starting them already off too bad. Philodendron Splash Gordon. Got this at Glass Houseworks. It's doing great. It's putting a new leaf out, so it's doing great. I repotted into a little orchid terracotta pot. Not a fast grower, but it has a new leaf, and then there's another one coming. And then we have this guy here, this tall guy here. He is see this gimbal? This is an eye steady. It's try to keep my phone steady. And it is hot out here. It is 91 degrees here. It is so hot. Hot September. This is a Philodendron 5 penifolium, I think. Horsehead. If I don't get it right, I will put it in on the screen when I edit. This guy is growing like crazy. He's really tall, as you can see. I got this, I think I got him off of Etsy. I don't remember. And there goes the gimbal. It's going off on its own. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, geez, come on. I think I bought it off Etsy. But as you see, when I back up here, he's really tall. And yeah, he's really tall. So he's a really great plant. I have to get make a very large, there it goes again. There it goes. Okay. It's like trying to go where it wants to go. Okay, and then down here, that's a Philodendron Wind Emby. He came to me, I think I got him off Etsy. He was in sphagnum moss, and I recently put him in dirt. At first he didn't like it. I thought he was gonna die. But he's doing better. He's putting out leaves. He's in this is a south window. Seems to be okay for him. And then I bumped into the wall. And okay, and the next one is a MONSTERA Stanleyana. This guy's doing really well. He's got little splashes. I think I had him in sphagnum when I first got him, and I eventually moved him over to dirt, and he seems fine with it. He's got a new leaf. Pretty easy to care for. And I got him off eBay, I do believe. Yeah, I got him off eBay. Okay, and then we got this guy. This is a Hoya UT006. I think that's what it is. Oh my gosh, its tag is buried in the dirt. It's not a very common, I got it from SRQ Hoyas. They're no longer around, unfortunately. Let's see, I think it's UT. Okay. says, okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that tag was buried. It's a UT. This name may have changed. It's a UT-001. I thought it was a 6. SRQ 3174. I don't know if they go by those names since SRQ is gone. But this is one of my favorite Hoyas. It's very slow. And it only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 leaves, I think. That's it. It lost a lot of its leaves. It sulks when you don't treat it right, which is probably why it's not found very often, but it's got these thin, pretty little leaves. And I really like it, but it's putting out new leaves, and that's great. When Hoyas put out new leaves, that's great. You know they're happy. Okay, and then the next plant is an ivy. I can't remember what ivy it is, but I know it needs water because it seems to turn brown when it doesn't get enough water. But I think I got this off Etsy or eBay. Can't remember. Okay, and this plant, I have no idea what this plant is called. It doesn't grow very fast for me. I moved it around to try to get it to grow. It dries out really fast. Sorry about the jumpiness. So it's a difficult plant for me. I don't know what I'm not doing right. Then I've got a philodendron, Prince of Orange. He's got a new leaf coming. He's doing well. This is the second time I've tried this plant. The first one I had, I don't know, I think I overwatered him or something. I had bought him locally and he just kind of started losing leaves and he died. But this guy seems to be okay. He doesn't seem to mind the sun, which is getting pretty hot. Okay, and then this guy is a TAHITI golden mosaic. I got this one from the plant haul. I really need to replant it in a bigger pot because it dries out extremely fast and its leaves curl up. It lets me know when it's too hot. Okay, and then we've got, this is a rubber plant, the ruby, I don't know, I guess the ruby version. The leaves are pretty red when it comes out. It's doing fine, slow growing, but it's alive, which I'm happy about because I don't have much luck with rubber plants. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this out. This is a little cart. Okay, this is a cutting of Hoya Black Dragon. I stuck it in. I root all my Hoyas in semi-hydro. That's what I've had the best luck with. And this guy has already grown a new leaf. And I don't know. Can you see any leaf or I don't see any roots. But he's doing great. Already grew a new leaf. Hoyas are very easy to root in semi-hydro. Okay, and then we've got this guy. I forget to water all the time, but he doesn't seem to care. This guy was not supposed to happen. I basically cut a stem off and I just stuck him somewhere and he started growing. I thought he was over, but he's in semi-hydro. This is a CTENANTHE. He hasn't bloomed yet, but when they do bloom, they have the cutest little orange blooms. These guys, you can't kill them. I can't kill them. I haven't killed one yet. They tend to grow kind of ugly, but their blooms are worth it. So he needs to probably, there's no drainage in that. There's no drainage in here, so the water's kind of up to the middle. I should probably drill some holes in there so he can have some drainage, but he doesn't seem to care. And then I've got, I don't know if this is black cardinal or whatever. He wasn't doing real well, so I decided to, he was droopy, he was just laying in the soil. So what I did is the gimbal's not working again. I drilled out some holes and I made this into a semi-hydro, and he perked up and he seems to be doing fine. He's kind of dusty and he's got a new leaf coming out. So I don't know if he's black cardinal or the other black one. But he's doing much better. It looks like he's grown a baby. There's a baby growing out. So that's good. So maybe I need to get the baby out. There's a black pagoda plant. I rooted him in semi-hydro. So I need to plant him because he's growing. He's happy. I forgot. I missed one. So I have my IKEA thing here. I was planning on putting this over there, but I never got to that. So he's right there in front of everything. This is, right here is a Philodendron Tahiti. I got him from the something seed, the green. He's on eBay. This thing has been the slowest to grow, but he really likes it out here. He's growing a new leaf. So he's doing well. He's just kind of crowded in there. Okay, and then I've got my IKEA thing that I was gonna move somewhere else, but it never happened. This is a Cissus podium. He's growing. I had him right up against the window and I don't think he liked it. I think it was too much sun for him. So I moved him and he seems to be growing, so he's got new growth. And hopefully, I'm gonna put in a trellis and have him grow up a trellis. And I got him at Steve's Leaves, and it took me forever to get him because they're always out of stock, and you get on the waiting list, and as soon as you get there, they're gone. So he's a hard one to get. And then I've got this one. This is Philodendron hastatum. He's the silver. You probably can't see it in here because of this lighting. It's very bright in here right now and hot. But I made him a totem pole. He's growing. He is very easy to grow. I don't remember where I got him. I think I got him on eBay or Etsy. I don't remember the seller. But it was before they got popular, and now they're hard to get. So, but he's easy. I recommend this guy. And he's pretty too. And this guy, come on, let's go. You just do what you're supposed to do. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, so this guy, I just got him from NSE Tropicals. He's a Philodendron Mayoi. When he got here, he was not happy. He was limp. I didn't think he would make it, but he's coming around, so he's getting better. So other than that, he's doing well, and I really like him. Okay, so down here, this is supposed to be a table where I can eat breakfast at, but you know how that goes. And it gets too hot here in the summertime to sit out here. So, okay, we got, let's see if I can get in here. I'm gonna move this guy over here and hope somebody doesn't come running in here and knock him over. This little guy here is, I'm rooting, I cut the top off of a miniature Philodendron verrucosum. He had these beautiful leaves, and then I didn't look at him for a day. He was inside, and spider mites totally got to his leaves. So I may put him back in the grow tent. I have one growing in sphagnum, and he's actually growing, but he's got roots, so he is rooted. So I may put him in sphagnum and put him in the grow tent as well. Okay, and then this is a Hoya. It looks like it needs water. Okay, it is Hoya SP97005. Yeah, I don't know if the name's changed. I don't keep up with Hoya names. I just grow them because I think they look cool. This guy grew this giant leaf. It's got little splashes on it. Really cool leaf. And this summer, it's a very slow grower. This summer, it has grown a couple more leaves. So it only had 2 leaves, and it's grown all these leaves out here. So it likes where it's at, but I think I need to water it. So that's a nice Hoya. I got that one from SRQ Hoyas, and sadly, they're not around anymore. And then I've got this Hoya Vitelinoides. That's how it was sold to me as. And there goes the gimbal. It's got really beautiful leaves. The older they get, the harder they get. Well, they're kind of hard. That one's pretty hard. He's put out some vines, but they haven't grown any. And I made a trellis, this trellis, after I saw Summer Rain's Hoya video. I went and got some of this stuff from Lowe's, and I made a trellis. And he seems to be happy. He seems to like the southern window. He's not burning or anything. I think sometimes it's sold as Hoya meredithii, but he's doing well. Okay, and then we got this. This guy is a TAHITI. I don't know why he's all standing up at attention. I got him on Etsy. Here's his leaves. I honestly, oh, he's putting out a new leaf. Is that a new leaf? That's a new leaf. So yeah, he's like 3 feet tall. And when he's thirsty, his leaves curl up. So he seems to be okay. He does get brown stuff. And he's not shiny like the calatheas are, but he's cool. I like it that he's so tall. I just set him there and I just never moved him over the summer. I probably should put him further away from the window, but he seems to be growing toward the window, so maybe he likes it. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. This is a button fern. This guy, you gotta make sure that you don't let him dry out or he gets dry. Edges, see, he's got but he's got a lot of new growth. My Hoya's trying to grab my camera. He's got a lot of new growth. I got him at a local nursery. It's just, you have to make sure he's not dry. He does not like to be dry. Okay, and then we have, oh yeah, I told you how I got him. And the TAHITI, I'll put the name on the bottom. I got him from Etsy. I actually got him shipped to me from Love Plant or something. I don't remember. I'll put it on the screen. This is a Ficus altisma. This one had got thrips, died all the way to the stem, and I got rid of the thrips and put him into the grow tent, and he came back. So he is, so if you have any problems with these guys, and I don't think he's fine. He doesn't need watered. If you have any trouble with these guys, just put them in a warm, bright environment with humidity and they should come back. So he had no leaves at one point. They all fell off. I thought he was a goner, but he came back. Okay, and then I've got this is MONSTERA Standleya. I'll put it on the screen. This is Yellow Splash. I have him in sphagnum. It used to be one plant. I got it from Gabriella Plants, and when it got to me, it did not have very many roots. So I didn't put it in soil. I put it in sphagnum, and it seems fine, and it seemed to grow. And then I put it in dirt, and it started drooping and stuff. So I put it. So what I did is I split it into 2 plants and put it in sphagnum, and now it's growing again. So I don't know. I mean, I guess they like sphagnum, and I don't want to put it back into dirt. So I guess if they want to grow in sphagnum, that's fine with me. But yeah, Gabriella Plants on Etsy. He was a bit pricey for the amount of roots that he had. I mean, he only had a couple of roots, and you should really send a plant. He was basically a cutting. But, you know, I guess if it has a root, people think that's considered a plant. Okay, and then this is it's either a jungle boogie or I think it might be a jungle boogie. I think I got this from NSE Tropicals. I have another one. I get them mixed up. I don't know. I have another one that I got from another, I think Ken's Philodendrons. And he was narrow, called narrow leaf philodendron. So they look the same to me, but they were drooping, both of them. And so I put them in water, and he's grown a new leaf, and he's coming back. Okay. My phone overheated, and it shut off. So I'm gonna go back to where I was. I think I already did these guys. I was talking about this guy. I think he's Jungle Boogie from NSE Tropicals. If not, he's the one that came from Ken's. I think maybe, I can't remember. I don't know. They may be the same plant. I don't know. But when it came from NSE Tropicals, it said Jungle Boogie. But he got, I don't know if I just underwatered him and he got kind of limp, so I put him over here. Here is the other one that I don't know if it's Jungle Boogie or narrow leaf philodendron. I got one from NSC Tropicals. And this one I accidentally, it was upstairs and I accidentally let the water go dry, so it kind of got stressed recently, but I filled his water back up and he's back to being perky. This is Philodendron Florida Ghost. I got this from Glass Houseworks. It's still got white stuff on it I need to get off. This leaf is nice and pretty shiny. This is a new one and it's got another one coming in behind it. So it is doing great. He dries out really fast. But other than that, he's great. So this is Glass Houseworks. I waited a long time for him, but it was worth it.